Clash of Clans, a game that everyone has heard of and most likely played, has been around for over 10 years and still maintains a massive player base of over 100 million players. But how has this game managed to thrive in the gaming industry while thousands of other games have come and gone? The biggest reason is actually the fact you don't have to play the game. I know this sounds weird, but let me explain. The average Clash of Clans player can play the game every day for a month, stop playing for a few months, and then start playing again and pick up right where they left off. Except maybe you get kicked from your clan and there is now a completely new base that splits up your builder base by a tunnel, and now you have no idea where anything is, and you spend 10 minutes looking for your auto builder hut, which has for some reason been changed to Bob, but at least you can go to your main base and get a 3-star attack on your first try to flex on the haters. Okay, maybe that was too specific, but I think you get the point. Clash of Clans is able to be played at any time and for any duration, which is a characteristic of other massively popular games such as Minecraft and CSGO. Another thing keeping the game alive is its game design, which is both simple and complex. Let me explain. The game starts off quite simple. You build a village, train some troops, and attack goblin camps. This allows anyone, regardless of their gaming experience, to get into Clash of Clans and enjoy it right away. But as you progress, Clash of Clans reveals its complex side. The game becomes a strategic masterpiece, challenging you to meticulously plan your village layout, carefully select your attacking troops, and strategically use your spells. Each decision can make the difference between victory and defeat. This duality, balancing the simplicity of its early game with the complexity of its late game, is a big reason why players of all skill levels can enjoy Clash of Clans. And the complexity of its late game also brings me to my next point. Clash of Clans has a robust competitive scene, including clan war leagues in the annual Clash of Clans World Championship, which is one of the most highly anticipated events in mobile esports. The competitive intensity, the excitement of the live matches, and the opportunity to learn from the best of the best all contribute to an electric atmosphere that keeps the global Clash of Clans community engaged. They have prize pools in the 7 figures, which gives the players something more than just their personal game progress to look forward to. And outside of esports, Clash of Clans has also significantly impacted the entire mobile gaming industry. The mobile gaming landscape was vastly different when Clash of Clans launched in 2012. It was dominated by casual games played for a few minutes here and there, but Clash of Clans changed the game. They were one of the first to adopt the Freemium Model, where the game is free to play but players can make in-app purchases to progress faster. It demonstrated a sustainable way to generate revenue without alienating players, a model that many mobile games have since adopted. Clash of Clans' visual appeal and game mechanics set a benchmark for strategy games on the mobile platform. This has inspired many game developers to create games in a similar vein, but they have yet to be able to capture the magic that Clash of Clans did. But throughout all these years, there is still another massive aspect that has kept it from dying, and that is its updates. A game can't stay alive, let alone thrive, without fresh content. And this is where Supercell has excelled. From the early days, Supercell realized the importance of continually updating the game, introducing new features and gameplay mechanics to keep the experience fresh and engaging for players. Let's talk about some major updates and how they've contributed to the game's growth. Back in 2013, the game saw the introduction of Clan Wars, a feature that allowed clans to go head-to-head against each other. This game changer encouraged teamwork and strategy and created a more communal and competitive gaming experience. Clan wars are so important that there are tons of clans just based around Clan Wars and the Clan War League, which was added in 2018. And for some people, this is the only reason they even continue playing the game. In 2015, the Dark Spell Factory and Town Hall 11 were introduced, followed by the Boulder Troop in 2016. Each of these updates brought new layers of complexity complexity and strategy, keeping the gameplay challenging and exciting. Then in 2017, perhaps the biggest update of all, the builder base was introduced, essentially giving players a whole new game within the game. This offered an alternate, faster-paced gameplay mode, which attracted a wider range of players and further boosted the game's popularity. This also brought in a more competitive edge to the game, where you're directly competing against your opponent to see who can do the most damage, and many people love this new style of attacking. In 2019, the game saw the introduction of season challenges, which offered a battle pass-like system with rewards for completing various challenges. This gave players additional goals to strive for, and another reason to log in and play every day. Each of these updates, along with numerous smaller ones, has kept the game fresh and engaging. They've catered to the demands of the player base, kept the meta shifting, and ensured that there's always something new to explore in Clash of Clans. This smart and consistent rollout of updates is a significant reason why Clash of Clans is able to not just survive, but continue to grow in a rapidly changing mobile gaming landscape. Plus, there's a new town hall every 18 months, so it always keeps people waiting and never really lets them finish the game. While we've covered the major aspects that have led to its success, we think a few more elements of this captivating game are worth highlighting. Firstly, let's talk about the gameplay mechanics. The central element of Clash of Clans is base building and defense. You start with a tiny village and slowly build it up by gathering resources and constructing new buildings. Each building has a special function like training troops, defending your base, or storing resources. The strategic element of how and where you place these buildings forms the core of your defense strategy, forcing you to think and plan ahead. It's an engaging mix of creativity and strategy that's simple to understand but difficult to master. Then there's a resource management aspect. You have gold, elixir, and later on dark elixir to manage. These resources are used to upgrade your troops, construct and upgrade buildings, and more. You gather them by raiding other players' bases or collecting them from your own structures. Balancing your resource collection, storage, and expenditure becomes a pivotal part of the game, adding another layer of strategy and planning. And speaking of raids, the offense strategy is another integral part of Clash of Clans. Planning an attack involves choosing the right mix of troops and spells, determining the best place to deploy them, and timing their deployment correctly. As you progress and unlock more troop types and spells, the depth and complexity of this part of the game expands greatly, keeping the gameplay fresh and challenging. There are literally thousands of videos on YouTube talking about and demonstrating different strategies and army compositions, and more videos keep on coming as new troops are introduced and different metas are created. This also contributes to their massive community. With its bright, colorful graphics and charming character designs, Clash of Clans has a unique and appealing visual style that stands out in the crowded mobile gaming space. The sound design is also top-notch, with catchy background music and satisfying sound effects that enhance the gaming experience. All these elements come together to make Clash of Clans not just a game, but an experience that has managed to keep millions of players engaged and invested for over a decade. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to check out this video and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.